The Living Dead at Manchester Morgue is a horror cult classic and a damn near perfect zombie movie. So what makes this movie a must-own in your physical media library? I first saw this movie last year on Shudder, and about halfway through the movie, I ordered this on Blu-ray. I knew this movie had significance, and I needed to celebrate this one movie because it had pushed boundaries for horror storytelling when it was released over 50 years ago. This movie was released in 1974 and went by several names, including Let the Sleeping Corpses Lie and Don't Open the Window. Clearly, this was a tough one to put a name on, but this may be because it's hard to name a masterpiece. The plot is simple. A cop chases two hippies suspected of Manson family-like murders. Unbeknownst to him, the real culprits are the living dead. I'll get this out of the way. This movie can't exist without Night of the Living Dead, which was released a few years prior. It's a social commentary movie wrapped in horror, but the themes here are playing off a battle with youth culture versus authority and science.
Nervous system. It drives them mad and they attack one another.
We learn that the zombie outbreak is being caused by an experimental agricultural machine that may be curbing pests, but it also is raising the dead. It's a deep, interesting, and harrowing movie, but it's also a really effective zombie movie. Nowadays, zombies are treated as bullet fodder, an easy way to shove in a ton of gore into a movie because zombies are expendable pieces for an overall more dramatic or comedic plot. But in The Living Dead at Manchester Morgue, these zombies are scary, and that's what really hooked me here. Our first zombie appearance happens 14 minutes in, and Guthrie stays with us through the next 50 minutes of the film. And that's what you really need to do with zombies in movies. You don't need hundreds of zombies going after people. This one zombie makes a massive impact in every scene that he's in. And I think that's what makes this movie so scary. Because we're used to just seeing zombies going down, getting mowed down by everybody, and they're almost so easy to get rid of. But it is incredibly hard to get rid of this one zombie. Now imagine if you keep adding more. There's a few other things that I liked. George, our main protagonist, is basically a video game character. He seems socially inept, and he basically makes all the asshole dialogue choices in any situation he's in. Plus, he finds himself all over the place. Rides a motorcycle, commandeers a woman's car, he gets chased by the police, he has a stint as a nurse in a hospital, and so many other situations which I have no idea how he finds himself in, but it's also kind of hilarious. The score and sound effects are top notch. You can't help but feel the fear and anxiety anytime you hear the pulsing and breathing of the zombies or the sound of the radiation machine playing, and you just kind of know that something is going to go wrong. Everything here I thought was incredible. I loved the acting. I loved the overall essence of the movie. I loved the settings as well, even though they're so out there. I mean, we kind of bounce around so many different places, a church, hospital, morgue. There's a lot of things happening here. But the movie is fantastic. On Blu-ray, this movie looks great, and I'm upset that I missed the 4K release. But any version of this movie is worth having in your collection. This is a movie that needs to be experienced, and I couldn't recommend more that you just pick this up, even if it's just a blind buy. If you love zombies and horror, you love a good plot, this is a must-own piece of physical media, and a movie really worth checking out. Thanks for watching. For more nonsense, check out our other videos covering horror, zombies, video games, and other random nonsense. Like, subscribe, repeat. Always repeat.